I want to take some time today to talk about what we've been doing with SmartConnect over the last 12 months and what that means for you as our partners. SmartConnect's been around for 15 years, over 15 years now, and in that time, our partners and customers have built more than we could have ever imagined. They've integrated billions of records, they've done so much on the platform, but when we took a step back and looked at where we were at, we'd reached the ceiling of what was possible with the current platform. The bones and the ideas that were built on were good and sound, but there were limits to what we could do to meet the needs of our customers in the world of tomorrow. So the old SmartConnect, it was built for a different era. It was built for on-premise. It worked really well for single servers. It had a lot of dependencies in Windows components, things that didn't translate as well to a cloud-hosted environment. And we'd stretched it to meet the needs of the world, but it was falling behind with every release that we had. So you felt the limits, you felt the integration's a little bit slow, you felt that the logging was a little bit limited, security model was oversimplified, and we're improving on all of that to really allow it to grow and stretch to meet the needs of our customers. So it's been completely rebuilt from the ground up. We simplified the database heavily. We improved and split out logging so that as integrations process hundreds of thousands of records across hundreds of different clients on a single server, that's not going to impact anyone else, and it's also going to allow us to efficiently maintain your full history and your customer's full history on that server. So this is going to be really powerful, and it's going to give us a lot of capabilities going into the future to understand what's happening and support the needs of the customers, especially as we have larger and larger customers with more complex integration needs, be able to scale with them. The big one that you'll notice on day one is that we've completely redesigned the UI. This is to meet the brand guidelines of E1, which we'd never really fully adopted in the SmartConnect tool. It's going to match the user experience of PopDoc as closely as we could. There's some nuances of different tools have different functionalities and different needs, but it's going to have a cohesive experience. So you're going to really feel like you're in an E1 branded tool, no matter if it's PopDoc or SmartConnect. This is also going to give us a lot of new controls, visualizations, and options that we can use to allow you to do a lot more with it, as well as having standardization across the board. So we had some screens and connectors that had branched out, kind of done their own thing, standardizing all of that so you have one look, one feel. If you go to create a connector, it's going to feel the same as it would with any other connector that you chose. And then a big one for me personally is the enterprise security and lifecycle management. So basically adding in that layer of trust that we never could have in the platform. Back when I started in support here at E1, one of the first things that I asked was, how do I get back the integration that I deleted? And then the first thing that a customer asked me was, who deleted what was in my environment? And this understanding of who did what, where do I point the finger, how do I get back to what was working before? We're looking to solve that here with the new version. So everything that happens in the system is going to be audited. So we're going to track any modifications to a connector, to a data source, to an integration. If you delete the record, we'll put that into a new environment where you can go and look at anything that's been deleted by anyone. So this is going to give that confidence in what's happening, which is going to be crucial for some of the features that we have coming out later this year. We have been focused on AI. We know that your clients are asking you to do more than you've ever done before. We know that budgets are tight and that customers want to be able to deploy and maintain their integrations faster than they ever have before. We know that our partners have been working with AI tools to see how it can accelerate what they're doing with their clients, and SmartConnect is going to fit really nicely into that story. So we have some features coming out throughout the year, but really the goal is being able to work with your chosen AI tool and say, I want to build an integration from this spec sheet, and it will go off, call SmartConnect, and build the framework of everything that you need, all of the integrations, the mappings, the tasks, the email templates, whatever it is that you need. And then you, as a consultant, can go in and configure what you need after the fact. We don't want you to be manually naming an integration and linking it and hitting drop downs and mapping fields. All of this we should automate as much as we can. So there's a lot of AI tools out there, and we're going to add multiple ways that you can bring AI into your SmartConnect development workflow. So we're really excited about what that's going to come to be. But the reason that this was so important on the last slide is that auditability. So everything that AI does in your environment will also be audited so that you can have that understanding of what changed, who changed it, did they do it manually, did they use AI to do it, what impact that had on the integration runs, and all of that data is going to exist in the system, which is going to give you the confidence and the capabilities to grow as needed using AI tools. So we'll go into this more when it gets closer to release. I'm extremely excited for what this is going to do, especially when it comes to taking your integration projects and reducing the amount of time it takes, so that you'll be able to deliver integrations quicker and also reduce the cost for your customers for implementing integrations built on SmartConnect. So what I want to do is jump into SmartConnect. So here I am on the SmartConnect dashboard. This is just the first generation that we're going to have today. This dashboard is going to turn into more of a BI experience where you're able to see what integrations have been running, performance, average error counts, record counts, anything that you need to know. So we want this to be really that eagle eye vision of everything happening in SmartConnect. So we have a lot of really cool things coming in here. But for now, it just allows me to get an idea of what's been happening at a high level in my integrations, but then I can drill down and look at them in more detail. What I want to do is take a look very quickly at an integration mapping. So if I look at this one here, it's going to feel similar to the existing version. We've just simplified navigation and provided a better overview of what's going on. So things like the counts of how many records there are in different sections of it. I can drill in, do my mapping, do my interface, and working with more data on the screen at the same time. Less scrolling, less jumping around to screens, and more vision into what's happening in a particular integration. If I run the integration, so I'm going to exit this and just go to the integrations tab and run it. So in here, I can see the progress and I can see how I ran it. So this is the one that I just ran manually and it hasn't progressed at all yet, but I can also see scheduled runs. I could see runs from anyone else. I could see runs from an MCP server, runs from the API, runs from a real-time webhook. All of it's going to show in real time here. So you finally are able to monitor all things happening in the system, not just the things that you ran manually. So this is going to be huge going into the future, and having that snapshot, that capability to see it, but also to cancel a long-running schedule or a long-running integration that someone else executed, is really going to be about control and comfort and confidence in the system. If I go back to the integration screen, last thing I wanted to touch on was the audit logs. So every integration is going to have the audit log, which we can look at here, showing everything that was changed and by who. So I understand the connector was changed, what company it's pointed to was changed, which route it was using. I can see all of these updates and get an understanding of what happened, but we can also export them all to a JSON, and then you can put that into Claude, ChatGPT, and start to ask questions about the history of an integration. So over time, you might have let's say 20 of these audit logs. You don't need to pick through them. You can load those right up into AI and say, when did this change and help me with this, or take that export and share it with support. This is going to be really powerful for building out on the platform and doing more in the AI world. So I'm really excited for what this means for you, our customers and partners. This is just a simple teaser. We're going to have a ton of content rolled out. I've been working really closely with our marketing team on trying to get as much resources and information available to our partners as possible. We will be running a webinar on the 24th, which will do a deep dive into the platform and what it is.